kick my butt. Okay, kind of have you built. I need this done. It's been driving me nuts. It's my like Moby Dick right now, or Captain Ahab moment. So this one here isn't needed, but it is needed for a firefighting potential. So there you go. Now can we... All right, instead of making a separate video announcement or something like that, what I'm going to do, not have tutors and orphanage. Why? There's not two for tutors. That's not good. Okay, we'll put a couple people into the orphanage because we don't want more criminals, and we're gonna go like that. So, welcome back. If you're one of the returning people, thank you so very much. As I always say, you make this place do what it does. Thank you so much. If you're brand new, hopefully by the end of today's video, I can earn your subscription today. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a jump cut, and I want to explain what's going on. As you can tell, we are in December 9th of 1961. We're making good money. Last month was November. As you can tell, we made 250,000 rubles and $250,000. That's pretty good. We got a pretty good economy going. We're doing quite well. However, we are in the middle of winter, and I am not taking another loan again. So what I'm going to do is I am not going to touch the game at all. I'm going to let the game run in the background and let this thing advance at the highest speed like this. Traffic jam. And I'm going to look at little things like that and make sure they don't become a problem. But everything else, no workers. Of course. As they come here and the workers are on their way, we go work in this little bus depot right here, I think. Gravel stop 4. What? Where's gravel stop 4? You're going over there. You went all the way around that. Okay, whatever. You know what? I don't care. So anyway, the reason I'm doing this, we could take another loan and do all these amazing things. And oh my God, more money. Yay, more money. I mean, look at this. I mean, the interest rate's what? It's 5% for 5 years. I am not in the mood to do that. We are going to be out of winter shortly. And if I let the game run and all I do is make sure there's no fires or giant traffic jams or the trains being messed up, I will not change anything. I will not change any rail crossings. I will not change any roads. I will not put down any power plants. I will not put down any power lines. I will not set up anything at all. I will just watch the game and make sure these messages coming in are not horrific. And I will do my best, because until workers show up there, we can't do anything. Oh wow, we got 4 workers. Good for us. I do want to do some things. I would, but if I do, I'll make sure I turn the recording on and make sure it happens. Because right now we're sitting here and we are wasting. We're wasting away. We're basically like, hey, we got all this stuff to do and we can't do it. So, like there's a building on fire. Of course, well, the building's on fire. Please be something small. It is my train depot that I do not care about. But since I connected it with a road and one of the off recording things, sure, if you want to like bring that back up, that's fine. You can click on this and you go like this. You can see the video of the guy going on his way. So we'll watch him for a minute while we're sitting here. But yeah, the thought process, I mentioned this a couple of videos ago. I really, 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 really don't want to take another loan. I think this save file is recoverable. I think it's I think it's fine. I think we can get a lot accomplished. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to, well, I think it's really raging. We might not save it. But what I want to do instead is thank God for snow. So what we'll do instead, we'll just do a jump cut. We're going to let the time go. I'm going to let this fire go out because I know some of you want to see either win, lose, or draw if we save it or not. And we might not save this thing. I mean, we're moving on a dirt road in winter. Think of like the worst country road ever and then cover it with a foot of snow. Oh, this is going to be tight. He might get there at the last second, or it might fall down as he gets there. And if he does, it's going to cost me like $60,000. That bus better not cut him off. Bus didn't cut him off. Come on, you can make the clutch save. I believe in you. You're not going to make it. See? What's wrong with you as a man? Oh my God. Isn't that great? And now we can spend all that money and rebuild the son of a bitch, even though I don't want to. Oh man, how wonderful. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to stop construction. It costs $13,000 or $16,000. I don't know. Assign a construction office. I'm going to let it sit there and just not rebuild it. So, of course, that's my luck in this playthrough. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. And it's perfectly fine because this kind of shit happens. Fire destroyed a building. It'll be rebuilt over time. It's $18,000 in damages, whatever. So that building is sitting there waiting to be rebuilt. Notice we have money. It's not taking any money because I have it on construction. Okay. It's also a good time to let the winter go through, find out what's going on with all these little sidings. And I'm going to look a little bit into what I can optimize, but I'm not going to do it until I'm on camera. Okay? So I know it's a long way of saying all that stuff. I'm very wordy. I get it. But I always think that you can't read my mind. And instead of having to type stuff out later on, I'd rather talk a lot up front and say, hey, it's in the video. It makes it easier for both of us. So I'm going to do a jump cut right here. When we come back, we should probably be like on April 1st, something around that time. No big deal. I'll show you the end of the year. I'll probably go to January 1st to show you that in a second. And, well, we can just wait there. No, we'll do the jump cut. All right, let me stop recording and we'll jump over. Okay, we're into January 1st, really. Well, roughly January 1st. I let it go for a few seconds so they were fighting a fire on the electricity grid right here. They put it out perfectly fine. That was the only fire that's hit since I did the jump cut, which was only like 15 days ago in game. Nothing really has gone on. I do want to show you the economic report because some of you are interested in that. Last year, we exported all over the place, very up and down. For the Soviet bloc, it was 9,000 tons of fuel, 57,000 tons of bitumen, almost exactly the same, matched right up. Bauxite, 15,000, and a cement, 1,000 for very little. But remember, the cement industry is meant to pay for itself, and at $43,000 from that, if you look down here on the construction tab, and we go down to that, gravel, quarry, $1,800 times 3. You know, we're barely talking $6,000. So 12 for 6 quarries. Gravel processor, $42,000 times 2. So we got 12,000 plus 42 is $54,000. And that pretty much right there paid for that little bit, if I'm right. I could be wrong. Oh, last year. Yeah, it almost took care of it. It's just meant to pay off a little bit of it because we're going to be using this, so it's not like it's trying to pay itself off entirely. I just want to get a little bit in there, and it did okay for the years. Now, the same exact thing happened last year for the Western countries. We got about $65,000. A cement plant, however, is the killer. The cement plant is 228,000 rubles or $256,000. So that has definitely not paid itself off fully, but it is making a dent. Now, I could have been sitting there and putting all that into my storage and saying, yay, but I don't have the cement industry yet or the concrete industry yet, and I don't have the prefab panel industry yet. I don't have the bitumen for the asphalt. I'm not right exactly where I want to be. Now, money-wise, we made good cash. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't bad. It was just enough to really cover. See, this is why I didn't mind taking the loans out. And we do have more to pay on the loans. We still have 5.1 million rubles to pay off. We have many years left to go. It's a slowly getting shipped away, and I'm okay with that. I'm very much okay with that. So there we go. I'll put in the next video. The next jump cut. We're going to go until about April 1st, so we don't have to deal with the weather anymore. When the weather disappears and the whole map goes green, that's when I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to force myself to go to April 1st. So I'll see you in the next jump cut in a few seconds. All right. Finally, the snow is starting to melt. You can see the last bits of it on the horizon here. Apparently, it didn't take as long as I thought. The end of February. Not bad. Not bad. Snow is a little annoying, and we have some money built up. All of it from, trading. Last month, it seems like we're doing a lot more to the Americans than we are to the Russians, which is not what I want. I mean, we're doing a little bit to them, but we're getting enough to pay our loans. Barely-ish. The month before that, we already covered January, I think. No, January. Yeah, this was January. And then we already have this month now. This month. Boop. Not too bad. Pretty good for most of it moving along. We are exporting decently. And I did notice one thing down here. I had to fix one thing. I put this little line in right here and this line in right here. That's all I did. This train doesn't have a way to fuel itself. And I was sitting there going, excuse me, why are you? Oh. So I was like, what do you mean? It was sitting right here going, I can't get fuel. And I had to make this line here to flip it backwards into the depot. And then I had to have it get to the fuel here and then put it back on this line. Because once you come down this way, this line doesn't technically allow you on. It does now with this I put in, but it didn't before. So I had to fix that. That was the only change I made. Everything else seems to be fine. Now, since we know that's messed up problem, we're gonna fix it first of all. So right here, we're going to run a small little refueling area. I was gonna put it back here, but what I think I'm gonna do is have this one connect over time into this refinery or the refinery here, and there's no reason to put a fuel thing back there. But back here, right about here is pretty good. So we're gonna go with that, and we haven't done that in a while. So let's go get some storage, some part. Nope. How about what is it? Train refueling? Yes. A lot of people say go like for electricity, and electricity is very, very, very good. And they're very, very, very correct until you realize that electricity is extremely expensive, and it limits your growth early on when you can buy down cheap rails. So I'm going to not do that. I'm going to put this in here like this, and I'm going to put it pretty much here. Now, is there anywhere to get power? I hate this friggin' right. Wait. No way. I can run power from here, I think. Yeah, I got some terminals, so I can run over this way. So we'll... Oh my god, I'm bouncing around like crazy. Sorry. Get this locomotive out of my way. Here's the junction. We'll go back a little bit. That way we're not having people slam into each other. Go like that. Go right down real quick. And have the rails. I'm going to make sure it's long, too. I don't want to have... trains going, oh my god, I can't move because someone's in this gas depot. Well, no, it's not. Just like that. Let that build, and we're going to put some power down really quickly. And I think the jump cut was successful. We have $1.2 million, and we have 425,000 rubles, obviously. It's not too bad. We'll put it up like so. So we don't have to cross. Building's on fire, of course it is. And we will put this one over here. Go like this. Like that. $2,000. Now, what building's on fire? Of course it is. And there's no way to get there, you piece of shit. It's one of the few things I didn't connect any of these buildings in here with a road. So we're going to have an issue. Alright, well, we'll try to fix that now. Overlaps with existing construction. Really? Oh, there's a little... F you. Let it burn. I'm just going to kill this thing anyway, because I know it's going to be a problem. And then put the road down, let it become a better thing. So, yeah, roads are great. Dirt roads are awesome in the spring and fall and summer, but they absolutely are dog shit in the... what do you call it? They are dog shit in the winter. We got so hosed. I love how the game chose one of the few buildings I have not done that to yet. It's like, hey, you know how you didn't connect that one building? Yeah, it's going to burn. Oh, really? Could you have any of the building burn? No, we're okay. Now, during that entire time, the only fire was that little electrical post. So I'll let this one burn down and fix it. And I got to redo some stuff. Let's see, keep going like down. I think I can even go down to these little wires. Like this. Like that. Electricity problem. Yeah, everything's stopping because of the electricity. Thanks, game. Thank you. Very helpful. Very helpful. This thing doesn't have power. It's burning. What are you doing? You're fine. I think reconnected for a minute. I really wish there was a way. I wish I could have said kill it and redo it, but I want to let the game do it. Damn it. Electricity problem. Yeah, lots of electricity problems. Don't give a shit. Fix it. As soon as the building burns down, we'll fix it. So this one here, we'll signal it while we're waiting. So we want to make sure that there's a chain both ways for the moment. In, out is not. So, wait a minute. What am I doing here? This is a single line. It doesn't need that money. Oh, god damn it. What a clusterfuck this has been. There goes my monetization, if it matters. I'm so frustrated with this build today. There you go. Fire destroyed a building. Oh no! Because the game doesn't allow me to freaking do a hot swap, which is understandable. I mean, who would be able to build a road to a building being destroyed? Come on, unpause. Rebuild. You can do it. There you go. And we're going to pay for it with dollars. And it's going to be rebuilt. And no disrupt. Nice. Why are you... Oh shit. Why are you... What are you doing? Oh, you're actually an import. What the hell? You went that way? You're supposed to go this way. All right, whatever. Some of these trains will do what they're supposed to. Some won't. But you're fine. You should have a place to get fuel now, and there's power to it. That's good. It might be time to take one of these really long trains off of here. Now, as you can see, now we've got people showing up. 19 workers, and this thing will start working. Yay! And we're making bricks. Yay! We've made 20 bricks since the start of the video today. That's how pathetically slow it has been. And it's like, oh god, I really got to make sure some of these roads are done. I am really debating turning off night too. I mean, it looked good for a while, but then it became a real big hassle. Now this has not built up. These have not built up, and this is not built up. Everything is just taking and loading. This train is becoming now an annoyance. So I'm debating putting it away for a while. Because if we let it go, I mean, yeah, we're not going to make as much money, but we made money from other things. Also, that one tanker truck car, where is he? Is he the long one? Yeah, he's the long one. He has caught us up pretty much with all the oil. So when he lands, I'm going to change it around. Yeah, I'm going to change them around. Every other place is empty except for this one. None of Tudor's and Orphans. This has happened so many times. It's driving me nuts. 30, and we have so many. Why do we have so many problems? I don't know why we have all of these orphans. I'm not killing anyone. I'm really honestly not. As far as I'm aware, no one's died. I could be wrong. Let me see here. Population statistics. Adults living with parents is none. Average, oh, they just die naturally. Unemployed workers is because we have other towns without people. Average lifespan is 78 years almost. Are there death certificates? Babies, children, lots of children born. I don't know if that's even a thing I can track. Let me go look here. What if we go to the overlay and we go to religious sympathy is very low. They'll buy this church, it's very high, which is kind of makes sense. Crimes, can't visit doctor, lifespan. Some of them are getting old. No, it's old. No, that's not right. Children can't go to school. Okay, that's all taken care of. Good. Worker can't go because of their baby. Just a few over here. It's not too bad. These overlays are very useful, by the way, if you haven't done them. Can't visit doctors. None. That's good. Work with higher education. There's some. Work with lower education. Or uneducated workers is none. So all the workers we've brought in have been educated. So you can bring people from the third world and educate them slowly but surely. I don't understand what in here I would need to see. Orphans, maybe? A lot of young kids. 7 to 21. Okay, a lot of kids. Adults living with parents. Very few. Because we don't have a place to live. Worker was unemployed yesterday. There are a few. These are overlays, like I said. They do help a ton. So some of these people are unemployed. Very few over there. That's all right. Tourist, none. Worker was taking care of their baby yesterday. A few over here. So it looks like we need a school or another. Like I have a kindergarten and it's maxed out. So another kindergarten right here would not be the end of the world. Children can't go to school because there's no school place available. So everything is available. It's just that we don't probably have the workers doing it. Okay. Not too bad. Let me try one more thing in here. Free flats, construction, free flats. There's nowhere to live. So we're going to get these buildings up as soon as possible. Okay. I want to do that jump cut. I don't know how long the video is going to be, so I'm going to try to get a few things done building-wise compared to this theory crafting-wise, which I know I get wordy, and I'm sorry. We fixed this up. That's fixed. I don't know if he's going to fill himself up. He's not doing it. He should do it automatically, so that's not a big problem yet. So where's that big old tanker? You get back already? He's coming back. So I think it's about time he unloads and he goes back to his job because I can get another train now. We have more than enough money to get the train. Like I promised, I didn't do any building. I didn't do any changing. I didn't do anything except for that one little railroad piece. And that was because the train literally stopped and was dead. And it wasn't worth going live just for that. So with this, all this oil in here, we have a full refinery and about, we should have just a little bit more. Let me see what we got over here. We got 100, 400, and this one's drained out to pretty much perfect. Pretty much. I'm going to have him do one more. He wants to go to 27 next, which is, where is that? He wants to go there. That's okay. There's 357 tons of oil there by the time he gets there. I think I'm going to send him up to the higher one just to get that drained out, because by the time he gets there, it'll be a little better. And then it should let this guy catch up. 31 it is. I can't remember the names of these things. I'll never keep them in my head. Let's drain this down to nothing and send him on his way. And what we'll do, we're going to try to get the cement industry in by doing some gravel stuff. I mean, I know I got to put something. I have no idea how long this video is right now. I did some jump cuts. So there's 31. 27. Go here instead. Go there. Okay, that'll take care of that. Now, let's go over here. We're going to try to get the gravel processing from here into here. Oh, sorry, the aggregate storage right around here. I think I might have a road right here just so we can get out off the main road. Now, I know that's a little bit extra, but it's better than building another road and they'll be stuck no matter what. Having them go up this road and using what's already here is probably a good idea. This can go away, and we're probably going to use dollars for the entire thing, which is already selected down here below. So let's go right into it. We're going to have this first, but we need an aggregate storage. We're going to go up to here to aggregate storage. I want to be able to dump. I could put the road, I could mirror the building like that with T key and put like here, and then have a road just over here instead of using that one all the way over. I think that's a better move. If I could sneak, I could sneak it in. Let's sneak it in. He goes there for dollars. Then we're going to have a truck aggregate unloading. It was like this. And he could go... Oh, shit. Damn you. They got it. Well, I could just... I don't like it. I don't like it. Ooh, I like it. Road's in the way. Road is in the way. It's a dirt road, so I can move it, so I'm going to. How do I want to set this up? I mean, this is why I'm glad I didn't unpause, because this doesn't have to be here. I'm just trying to save as max amount of space as possible. I was hoping to put it this way, but what I could do is go like this. No, I can't get that in there. There's no way to sneak it in there. I could go like that and hope it goes over the road. I don't think it's going to, but then I'm going all the way up there. That's stupid. Can't go into there because, God forbid, we put a thing over it. It's this goddamn tower. All right, so before we build it, we'll get rid of this. That way it didn't cost us anything. What? Wow. I'm not going to say anything for that one. I'm going to move this here. I'm going to get rid of this road right here. That should be still attached. I'm going to make sure it is, though, just so I don't get in trouble. Like this, just in case. Now, aggregate unloading, or aggregate loading, rather. Flip the building with T. Boop. There you put the where you want it. So we're going to have a direct thing over here. And they're going to pick what they want to go to. I'm going to tell them for a few things, but I think I should be fine. So we're going to go like this. We're going to tilt the building a little bit like so. Move it as tight as we can. Plop it down. Then we have aggregate truck aggregate unloading, which needs to go here. I'm trying to sneak her in just a little bit and get a nice little driveway on her. Like this. And then we're going to go here. Put a road like this. And yes, purposefully go like this. Go up here like this. All the way up to about here. I'm going to go past our destination. And go like this. Now why? Because that way it can be a nice little tight turn compared to some cockeyed other things. And then this one here, whatever, going like that. Now, that all gets built. And we need a processor right here. So, with dollar bills. I love putting this stuff up. This is so much fun. Now, we're going to have people from this place working here. So long as, you see at the very top, there's on either side of the heads, there's a way to get into work. It doesn't really matter where the back part is. I'll put it over here, though, just in case. because what I have to do is have a truck aggregate unloading pretty much right where that little truck symbol is in the middle of the screen. And I want them to drive it so close, it's disgusting. Like, I want to have 2 trucks, maybe 3 at most, and they're always moving quickly, and I'm going to try to use the cheaper ones. So I'm going to move this line, and that's all right. Whatever it happens, happens. You're going away. Just got to remember to put that up there. I might need that later on. So I'm going to put the truck aggregate unloading, which is not on that one. It's on this one. Truck aggregate loading. So it lets them... Now you might be like, wait a minute, you're unloading here and loading here. Yes, you're right, because I want to have a buffer between my quarries and this thing going on. So I can use slower trucks or bigger trucks if I want to. So I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to back it up as tight as I can and go like that. Now we need a road just in case. Now the processor should go down first. And I think I'm going to gravel processing plant. So I want them to go like... If I could sneak it like this, I would do so. I know it's not going to work that way, so I'm going to go like this. They're going to have a little bit of a turn. And notice how I'm trying to avoid the gravel area? Yeah, there's no reason for that. But I want to have 2 of these things. So I want to put one snug, but I want to put one on the other side of it too. So I might have to eat up some of the edge of the area, but I don't care about that. The other way to do it, though, would be to have the bus depot. This bus depot have a line underneath under the conveyor belts to this area, and then have a lot of aggregate storage right here that can go across the street to other ones. And I think that's the better move. So first things first, we'll get the first one in, like so. And I'm gonna have to put a road down as soon as or a gravel path. So I'm gonna go like this, cinch it up a little bit. I gotta make sure I leave a space down the bottom to make sure I can go to the other gravel place. So I'm gonna go like this. We're gonna go pretty much like that. Yeah, we're still using dollars. And another one like this, right? It's $47,000. Ouch. Is it? Where's in rubles? Oh, it's about the same. I could go like that really easily. Cinch it up a little bit. Yes, we're losing some gravel, but we have lots of gravel. Go like so. Actually, if I go down farther like this, I use less gravel, and I can actually bring a conveyor down or put a path down the road to go on the conveyors. It'll cost me more though on conveyors, so we'll go up here. That there. Now we got a little dirt path, and I could make this gravel. Someone's probably going to say that. You're absolutely right. I could. So we're going to go like. How would this be good? If I go up like this to here. I want them not hitting each other on the T-junction. I want this to be as long of a driveway as possible. I could go down to here, basically force them both to come down the road onto this one, which would give me a lot more driveway path, but that ruins the efficiency of the game. It just destroys it. If I go like this, first of all, stop making it like that. If I go like so, put you in like this, and then you come in like this. Just gotta keep an eye on it, make sure there's not too many, and there has to be a way to get up to it. So I'll put it like this. Ah, you're okay. God damn, you okay. Sometimes you are just such a pain in the butt. I just want to go like that and not connect it so they can ram into it, but just to make it, put it there. I like that. Oh, of course. Oh, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to connect to the road? I said, piece of shit. I swear to God. You're gonna go hit control, shift maybe. You gotta stop. Why are you? Look, I'm not doing that, by the way. It's forcing itself. It's trying to force itself. Wow, man. Okay, that's good. That's finer than it was. Really terrible road, but whatever. And now I can make it look neater. There you go. Don't ask me why that works, but it does. Now I know I need power up here. We're going to fix the power. And sorry this looks a little weird, but I mean, I refuse to let the game tell me where I can put my stuff. Okay, then that's all back up. Now over here, we need a little pathway. And I could just go, I'm debating going like this. One like that, and then one like this over, but I think that's not going to work. So what I'm going to do instead is go down the front to there, out the back, here, and I think they can go in the front door, but what I'm going to do is just make sure they can have a connection up. It's going to look meh. Excuse me. Building is in the way. It is. Game, whatever, man. You know, it's just like whatever. I wish they could go through one building to another, but that's not allowed in the game. So there you go. So this needs to be processors. Now this is going to be an aggregate storage like this here. It's another aggregate storage. Now they're both going to feed in. So I got to have a way for them both to feed in and not be in the way. And this might be tighter than I want it to be. Could also go like this. Whoop, 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 sorry. I swear, man, it's just trying to be one of the biggest bitches in the world today. Now, if I go like this, I could go across the street, and I think I'll use that to go and put stuff in there. So what I'll do is go like this. I'll hit Control. Because remember, the gravel over here is garbage, so go like that. Go like this. I'm going to take a conveyor belt. Like so. Another one. Like so. No, I can't get there. Oh my god. Why are you such a pain in the butt? But you know what? I'm not going to let you do this to me. Now, what I'll do is I'm going to use one of my mods. This is one of the few reasons I have mods, because this drives me nuts. It's just like, oh, you have to do it my way. No, you don't. And I refuse. Conveyor belt, I need 3 to 1. I think it's this one. It's that one, but not that way. No. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, but no. Not track. I'm trying to find... Conveyor in, one road in, one road out. That's not what I'm looking for. I want 3 in, 3 out. I think I'm... Is it the one? Conveyor 6 roadside? That's not bad. Conveyor in... No, conveyor out. That's not what I want. I'm trying to remember which one I had. It's been so long. These are pipelines, right mouse. Conveyor roadside. I think someone updated the patch. Conveyor... Oh, there it is. It's the first one. I hate you. Alright, so if I go like this, right? You might be like, why the hell would you do that? Simple. If I go like this, right, I can get through it if I need to hit the firefighting for it. That's all. That goes there, and I'm going to put another one of these right up here in a second to let it do what I want to do, but I'm going to wait. Now I have to ruin some of my road, of course, because why wouldn't I, you know? Why wouldn't I just let that happen and kick my butt? Okay, kind of have you built. I need this done. It's been driving me nuts. It's my, like, Moby Dick right now, or Captain Ahab moment. So this one here isn't needed, but it is needed for a firefighting potential. So there you go. Now the firefighting can happen. And what I'll probably end up doing is starting this gravel movement stuff with trucks and stuff in the next video. I don't want to go too much longer. I'm already hitting almost 24 or 25 minutes after the jump cuts, and I know those were kind of long, so this video might be longer than I want. I also want to be able to finagle this in here with the smallest amount of disruption possible. So I'm probably going to do another conveyor right there. I just got to see where this has to go first. So if you like what you saw today, thank you so much. Debate the idea of the follow button or the subscribe button, whatever you want to call it here. And I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful night.